All right, I want to do a book review about this book right here, When Religion Hurts You by Dr. Laura Anderson. Great book, and if you've been following me for a little while, you know that I am deconstructing my faith. I am a former evangelical pastor and processing some stuff. So anyway, I found this book. I don't even know who recommended it. I think it was in a podcast or something that I was listening to. One of the things that she says in this book is that religious trauma is trauma. And for me, that really jumped out because I was thinking I was thinking about the idea that we have a tendency to take religious trauma and then just set it aside, and we don't treat it the same as we do regular trauma. But the reality is that if you've experienced religious trauma, that you probably have, that there's a good chance that you have PTSD or complex PTSD, depending on the number of, experiences you've had and how they were. Although she does make a point that we all experience it differently. So we have to be careful not to undermine one person's trauma, which I think is why so many of us who've had religious trauma, we're afraid that someone is going to say, well, that wasn't that big of a deal. You shouldn't have been affected the way you were. So let me say what she has said, and that is a bunch of BS. And please, you have the right to feel what you feel. And one of the other significant things that she points out in this book is that just like if you just leave the church or become an atheist or an agnostic, whatever, leave your faith, that is not enough, and that you still have to address the trauma. You still have to process it, and you still have to heal from it. Otherwise, you're just continuing to carry that with you into what your other experiences, your future experience with faith or lack of faith, or however you decide to reconstruct and embrace, whether it's humanism, atheism, agnosticism, secular spirituality, or wherever you might land, that you still have to address that. So I want to highly encourage you to pick up this book and to check it out. And I really want to encourage you to get the healing that you need. So break down and go see that counselor, do some meditation, get some, do some yoga, whatever it takes. And then also check out No Nonsense Spirituality. She's on TikTok, but I think she's also on YouTube. And one of the things I appreciate about her is she talks about the significance of spiritual rituals. So even when you've deconstructed that, biologically we need rituals in our life, rituals of meaning and purpose. And so a lot of times I think that's what's missing for us as we're trying to process our trauma. So anyway, that's all I have for today.